It was a quiet afternoon at our lake cabin. My wife was inside arranging the kitchen while I prepped the dock. The water shimmered peacefully, birds chirped, everything was calm, until the HOA cops arrived. 3 men, claiming to be HOA enforcement officers, stormed up the driveway. Their audacity was staggering. Guns drawn, voices raised, threatening my wife over an alleged HOA violation. "Step aside. You're in violation," one barked. My wife looked up calmly, placing a vase on the counter. "Excuse me?" she said evenly. "You don't have any authority here. This is private property." The lead officer waved his gun. "We enforce HOA rules. Comply or face consequences." That was the moment they realized they had made a critical mistake. My wife is not only highly trained, she's the Navy SEAL's lead tactical trainer for domestic defense scenarios. Every movement, every strategy, every possible contingency had been drilled into her over years of service. She didn't panic. She didn't scream. She simply took one measured step to the side, causing the closest officer to overbalance slightly. The next 2 followed, caught in a perfectly executed chain reaction designed to neutralize threats without permanent harm. Within moments, all 3 men were disarmed, restrained, and fully aware that their bluff had failed spectacularly. Their gun, once a symbol of intimidation, now lay harmlessly on the driveway, far out of reach. "HOA rules don't apply here," my wife said calmly. "Trespassers who escalate to threats of violence face immediate consequences. Consider yourselves lucky this is a controlled exercise." Karen, who had been watching from the SUV, turned pale. I didn't think. You didn't consider," my wife interrupted, "that property owners and trained military professionals respond differently than HOA bullies. Authority is earned, not assumed. Trespassing is illegal. Threatening with firearms is a criminal offense." By the time I stepped outside, the scene was under control. My wife nodded, satisfied. Karen's so-called enforcers were groveling, muttering apologies, and scrambling to leave. The HOA had no legal standing, no firearms authority, and no chance against a Navy SEALs trainer on private property. Later, I documented everything: video, timestamps, witness statements. Any attempt by Karen or her HOA to claim justification would be met with overwhelming legal and criminal evidence. From that day forward, HOA Karen never attempted enforcement on our property again. The lake, the cabin, and our family were fully secure. Because sometimes, the best defense against overreaching HOA bullies isn't arguing, paying fines, or negotiating. It's being prepared, trained, and entirely capable of neutralizing threats before they escalate. On our property, the rules are simple: trespassers barred, authority respected, and any attempt at intimidation met with precision and control. Karen learned the hard way. Sending armed enforcers to bully a Navy SEALs-trained property owner results in instant humiliation and legal jeopardy.